Hey guys, it's Thursday, March 3rd, 2022. If you watched my other video I posted, you would know that I am doing this sort of social media detox, stay off there for like 6 days of the week and just log in once a week and kind of see uh, how it affects like my mental health and things like that. I kind of called it an experiment before. It's not really an experiment, but just sort of my own sort of like self-reflection and observation of myself. So yeah, I said in that video that I was only going to log into Facebook and Instagram and other social media 1 day a week on Thursdays. So today is Thursday. It'll be my first day back on there. I haven't logged in yet. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I wanted to film this video before I actually logged in because I just wanted to sort of recap my week. So I did do like record myself on video throughout the week, like some different things that we did, and just me just talking about how I was feeling and different stuff that was going on that day. Sort of like a video diary, I guess. It's like verbal diary or verbal diarrhea because some of the videos I'm just sort of rambling. So I had said I was gonna kind of edit that and post like a longer video, and I might still do that. Oh, my coffee's ready. I might still do that, but I mean, there's some pretty personal stuff in some of it, and just existential crisis-y stuff a little bit, and so I don't know yet if I'm going to like just post it all kind of raw or edit it down or turn it into sort of like a short film. I mean, like I have probably over an hour of footage, and some of it's probably less exciting than others. Like I kind of envisioned it as like sort of a little art project in a way, like a little art film, and I don't know how interesting it is. Like I'm no Bo Burnham, so we'll see. I'll see if I'm gonna post that. Haven't really decided yet. I need to kind of look it over and maybe kind of put it together and then see how I feel about it. But I wanted to just kind of talk about how my week went just quickly. So I'd said that I wanted to do this because I feel like I'm addicted to social media, and just see how my brain sort of functions without it. And yeah, so like just to talk about like my mental health and everything during that week off of it, 6 days, sorry, not quite a week. So some things I noticed were that the first day, maybe day or two, I definitely was picking up my phone a lot and sort of like, just swiping around, sort of like looking for the apps, because I deleted Facebook, Instagram, but I also deleted like any other distracting apps I had, like any games or just anything that I tend to like pick up my phone and just mindlessly go to. Mostly Facebook, honestly. Even Instagram I don't find as distracting as Facebook, even though I like Instagram more. But the very first day that I was off, at one point during the day, I picked up my phone, swiped it up to go to where I had the Facebook app, which wasn't there because I had deactivated it or disabled the app or whatever. And then my finger just like this was all like a mindless activity. Like my finger automatically, after looking for the app, went to the browser, punched into the search bar of the browser, and like one of the search history things that came up, like the very top one, was Facebook. And my finger just automatically tapped that. And because I had installed on my browser a website blocker and I had blocked Facebook and Instagram, right away the website blocker came up and said, like, this website is blocked. And I was just like, oh my God, what am I doing? Like this entire act was completely mindless. Like picking up my phone, all these different swipes, like 30 seconds of like doing a thing, not even thinking about it until the website blocker popped up and like was like, what are you doing? And I just thought that's crazy that I have like no control over that part of my brain. Like it's just a completely mindless thing, you know, to not have that self-control over that, to not even have it be in my conscious mind, like what am I doing right now, is honestly scary to me. So at that point, I just deleted Facebook from the search history so it wouldn't pop up. So I would have to actually type it in if I wanted to go there. And I didn't throughout the rest of the week, but I definitely did, especially the first couple of days, pick up my phone a lot to just try to do something. And I had changed my home screen a bit. Like I'd taken Instagram off of there. And so I had put like this library app for like audiobooks and things right on my home screen, and a couple other things. So as soon as I would pick up my phone, I would kind of look at it and realized like it looked different, and like looked at the apps, and you know, if I had kind of just mindlessly picked it up, I'd be like, oh yeah, what am I doing with this, and like put it down again. But I did frequently go back to it. Another thing I noticed was when like there was sort of like stressful things going on throughout the week, just life things, there was a couple times where I just kind of like kept picking it up. Like I really wanted that. I think, you know, I'm kind of a little bit using it as like an escape mechanism when there's like stressful stuff going on, because I can just go on there and like mindlessly scroll and not think about like life stuff that's happening. So, I mean, that's not healthy, right? So, but it was like an interesting observation for myself. So I had kind of said before, I was talking to a few people about this. I didn't really mention it in the video, but one thing I've noticed with myself with social media is when I'm using it all the time, there's always sort of this feeling in the back of my brain, like even if I'm out like enjoying a beautiful day, like kayaking or going for a hike or, you know, doing some event or hanging out with friends or whatever, there's always this sort of like thought like, oh, you should post this, right? You should share this moment with, you know, the hundreds of friends that you have on Facebook or whatever. And I just feel like that takes away from like just living your life experiences and just enjoying life for what it is. So I really wanted to kind of train my brain away from that. And I think, you know, doing this and making these videos has made it not completely like a social media detox, because I am thinking about this all week. Like I'm thinking about the videos that I'm making and how I'm going to like talk to people. And so it's not completely, you know, like I'm still thinking about sharing this with like a whole bunch of people, right, throughout my week. And while I didn't, you know, I'm not sharing like, you know, my meal or whatever, it's still sort of, this is why it's not really like an experiment. I'm just sort of like bringing myself away from that, trying to break a habit mostly, and seeing how it affects my mental health with not being on there. And I'd say overall, like I have felt like so much more inspired this week. My motivation is way better. I didn't get as much like I talked about, I wanted to work on my art and things, and I didn't get as much of that done as I wanted to, but I did do some. I did some organizing around my house. I went for a hike with my son. You know, like stuff that we often usually do too, but I just felt so much more like motivated to get those things done and inspired. So I feel really good about how this is going so far. I'm going to continue. I didn't miss Facebook at all. Like I didn't, aside from like the automatic sort of like wanting to go there, like it's more of like a habit. I really did not miss the scrolling and the, you know, reading comments and the constant arguments. I just I am really glad to have sort of like cut myself off from that. So I'm gonna log in today and check it out. I'm gonna post this video, obviously, and kind of see how the day goes. I think I'm kind of gonna change my rule a bit here, that I'm gonna allow myself to log into Instagram 2 days a week, because I want to start posting my art regularly and trying to build a following there so that I can sell my art, and when I start making jewelry again, sell that as well. So I kind of need to do that for like business purposes. But I am going to keep like some really strict limits on myself, and yeah, I don't know. I think that's about it. I just, I don't like, I think I'll try to keep these recaps going, like just weekly, just little tidbits, if I feel like there's something worth sharing. I definitely have noticed I feel a lot more confident talking into the camera than I did a week ago. I don't know if it comes across that way, but that was something that I really wanted to work on, because I have wanted to be able to make some like DIY stuff for YouTube. I do a lot of different like do-it-yourself projects. Like I work on cars sometimes, I build things, I do my art. Just so many different things that I'm like always doing, and I always have been thinking like maybe I should make a channel for this. So I might continue to do that. Oh, I did kind of like, I cheated a little bit on the social media thing, because I did check my YouTube comments. So I don't know if that's a little bit of cheating, but I didn't respond to anyone, and I wasn't like, that was a little bit different than like the mindlessly scrolling on Facebook. So I kind of allowed myself, but yeah, I'm not perfect here. So yeah, I might still keep YouTube active. I do use YouTube for other things like art tutorials and stuff like that. So, I've kind of allowed sort of these things that are like productive things, and not just like mindlessly scrolling for, hours or whatever type activities. So we'll see. I might just keep YouTube active. And again, like I have like Facebook Messenger, like I didn't deactivate my Facebook. I just made it so that I can't go there throughout the week. So today I need to install Facebook on my phone, and then, upload this video and share it. And then at the end of the day, I'm just going to delete it again. And Instagram I'm going to as well. So, because those are like the distracting ones. Anyway, I'm rambling now. This is a lot of what the videos I made are like. It's just me rambling and getting my thoughts out. So I'm going to just cut this off now and continue with my day, and log into Facebook for the first time all week and see everyone's comments on my other video. And yeah, just carry on with life. So yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for caring and watching and whatever your responses. I don't know if anyone cares or they think this is a big drama thing. Kind of is in my brain, but yeah. Anyway, bye.